Good Tuesday morning, and thanks for joining us for Off the Desk. I'm Kaelee Collins.
I'm Julia O'Keefe. Yes, happy Tuesday. A cold start to this Tuesday morning.
Yeah, chilly.
I couldn't get my car door open. It was
Really?
frozen. Yeah.
Oh no.
And I was like, what is this? I thought it was springtime.
Yeah, come on now. Honestly, my remote car starter has been such a game changer for me. I feel like I'm living in luxury.
I'm jealous of that. Yeah.
Sometimes I'll forget, and then like a morning like today, I was like, oh, let me start my car because I thought it was kind of cold out. And when I came out, I could see my front windshield was still a little bit covered, but thankfully, it had done most of the job, so I was able to get going. But yeah, it really is a game changer.
That is. I'm jealous of that.
And, go into your car and it's already a little bit warm.
My next car will have to have that.
You'll have to have that.
Heated steering wheel is also a game changer.
I know. I wish I had that. I do have the heated seats, which my last car did not have. So
I do have that.
I am thankful to have that. But a heated steering wheel would
definitely
make a difference in New England.
Especially waking up in the middle of the night. But yes, it's a Tuesday Tires edition. We're here, but it'll be nice to see some 50-degree temperatures out there today. So that'll propel us through the rest of the week.
Speaking of Tuesday Tires, I just thought of this. How's your Lent journey going? Are you
not drinking coffee? No, I'm drinking coffee, but I'm not getting drive-through. Any drive-through, I'm not going to during the week.
I've noticed that you have
Dunkin'. Yeah.
You haven't gone.
No, I keep extra coffee pods here now because usually I would make one coffee at home, and then if I needed something else or wanted another coffee, I would run down to the street to get another one.
Yeah.
But no, I haven't been. Only Fridays to Sundays I'm allowing myself.
That's good.
But even then, I haven't been getting it that much. I will say though, part 2 of my Lenten promise was no 22 News vending machine snacks.
How's that going?
So I'm not counting this as breaking it. But last Friday, I grabbed my lunchbox without putting my lunch in it. So I forgot.
Oh, no.
I forgot it.
That's tragic.
So I was like, okay, well, it's Friday. So technically, I wouldn't be breaking my Lenten goal if I went to get Dunkin'. But it was the day that I was going to Read and Wear.
Oh, okay.
And I knew that they had muffins and breakfast there, but I remember last year it was super chaotic and I didn't really get to have anything before.
Yeah.
And then you're there for a long time. So I was like, I'm not going to wait till 9:30 to have a muffin. I need something. So I did have to get peanut butter crackers from the vending machine.
Okay, I feel like that's an exception.
I feel like that's an exception. If I didn't forget my lunch, I never would have. But
yeah. I think the Lord will understand.
I just needed something to tie me over before I had to go read to the children.
Yes.
So, yeah. How is yours going?
It's good. I mean, I'm still listening to the Hallow app.
Oh, yeah.
My husband has me tripped up because he's like, isn't it Halo? I'm like,
no, how is it spelled?
It is spelled like Halo, but it's everybody that refers to it, including these people who speak on it, say Hallow.
They say okay.
So I'm like, I don't know if it is spelled. Double check. Yeah.
Hallow. When I hear Hallow, I think HALLOW, like those hallowed halls.
It is HALLOW.
Oh, that's Hallow.
Yeah, he just associates it because Halo.
Halo. Yeah.
It's Hallow.
Got it.
So I've been doing that, but as far as I did have a moment at the beginning of Lent that just so happened to be the time I was cutting out coffee because it was messing with my acid reflux. But then I was able to get on this new medicine that I take every morning before I eat anything that really helps tame the heartburn throughout the day because I was cutting down the coffee in order to see if that made a difference.
Yeah.
But I was still drinking a certain level of caffeine. You can have, I think it's up to 250 milligrams.
Yeah.
That would be a lot. A day. So it's been it was tough to just completely cut it out, So I have cut back, but I started to ease into it and see if I can handle coffee. So more often I'm getting a latte or having an espresso shot because that's a little less acidic than just coffee itself.
Gotcha.
So there have been a couple times that I've done a Dunkin' Run or a local coffee shop or something.
There you go.
All this to say, I didn't have any coffee today, if you can't tell.
Tuesday. So that's where
Tuesday tires come in. But maybe I'll go and get one later and see.
Yeah, there you go.
Overall, yeah, Lenten stuff is going well. I wonder how Chris is doing with his social media challenge.
I've noticed he hasn't been answering our Instagram chats too often.
Oh yeah,
so I'm
guessing some memes on.
I'm guessing it's because his time runs out.
His time limit.
Yeah, he'll send us something like early in the morning, and then that's it. Yeah.
Honestly, I think that's such a good one, though. I feel like lately, especially after work, I've noticed myself scrolling, and I'm just like, what am I doing? I could be doing so many other things.
Yeah.
You know,
I've been in the same boat. Yeah. I'm trying to catch myself and replace it with, like, I wouldn't say I'm in a reading slump, but I like to read a lot, but I haven't been wanting to as much lately, and I've just found it more convenient to scroll. But what does that say about society?
I know. I feel the same way. Like I really like the book I'm reading too, The Correspondent.
Oh yeah.
I'm like halfway through, and I'll go through phases where I'm reading. I'll read it before bed until I get tired.
Right.
But I'm associating it with bedtime now, so I'm like, oh no, I don't want to read right now. But it's like I could scroll for 45 minutes, no problem. It's like, why don't you just read for 45 minutes?
Yeah.
Do something else around the house or something. So
I think part of me is like, well, I know if I read, I'm going to get tired anyway. But like, that's the point of reading before bed. And even 5 pages is like, or even a chapter is still, you're getting towards your goal. So,
right.
I don't know. All these.
Maybe today I'll read. I don't know.
I'm using April 1st as a benchmark to get back in order.
About a new month.
There is.
It just makes you psychologically
getting outside every day, getting those rings closed on the Apple Watch. April 1st, the journey begins. You heard it here first. Yes.
Oh, that's the thing is like I'm waiting also for the weather to be a little bit more
we're not
consistently
there yet.
nice. I'm using that as an excuse, like, oh, I'll go on more walks like once it's nicer out, or you have that motivation to do those types of things once the sun's out.
We're almost there. We're getting there, yeah. Well, today is March 24th. It's National Cheesesteak Day.
Love cheesesteaks.
I love a cheesesteak.
I haven't had one in a while.
Me either. It's been a bit. The thing is, having gone to a Philly school, they're just not the same up here.
I was going to ask you, have you ever had one from Philly?
Well, yes.
That makes sense.
They're just not the same. Yeah, there are 2 places in Philly. Pat's and Gino's are like the 2 famous ones, although there are a few like hole-in-the-wall spots that I think are better, but these 2, they're right on opposite corners of the same street.
Okay.
And one of them has
rivals?
they're rivals. One of them is newer, it has huge neon signs, and it's like shiny. And the other one looks more like the old-fashioned.
Traditional.
Yeah, and that Pat's is better, I think, but there's a lot of spots like that, so.
Is it different than how we have it around here? Like, different? I think one of our production assistants was saying something different about the cheese.
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
cheese sauce or something?
Yeah, like provolone is pretty standard to get on it down there, whereas here it's more like the cheese is like a cheese sauce, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but
how I feel about that.
I don't know. They're different everywhere.
Whenever I make it, it's, like provolone.
Yeah.
That's like the classic way. So maybe today's the day to go have a cheesesteak.
Yeah.
Like a hoagie or something.
Yeah.
That's a whole other discussion you can have too.
Like hoagie sub, sandwich,
roll. I don't know.
Yeah, hoagie. A Wawa hoagie. Ugh, those are the days.
Go for that right now.
It's also National Chocolate Covered Raisin Day.
That'll be how I eat raisins.
I don't know how I feel about that one.
I'm not a huge raisin fan.
Me either.
I mean, but if they're chocolate covered, that might change the game a little bit. Like Raisinets.
Yeah, I still don't like them. Yeah, that's a thing. It's also National Cocktail Day, so
it is National
Mocktail Day for Kaelee.
Mocktail. I've been having raspberry leaf tea mocktails.
Ooh.
Actually, really good. Raspberry leaf tea itself is not very good. I'm not a huge tea person in general.
Okay.
But the way that I've seen, people online make it and how I decided to make it is making it so it's iced, and then you can add in like pineapple juice, coconut water, and a little bit of cranberry juice.
Yum.
And then you have it over ice with the raspberry leaf tea, and it's really good. Yesterday I put it in like a little cocktail glass and had it, because I've been trying to have it at least 1 cup a day, and then as you get closer to your due date, you can have like 2 to 3 cups. It's supposed to help with labor and everything.
Okay.
So I will have my raspberry leaf tea mocktail in celebration.
Look at that. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Yeah, so that's kind of what's going on today on March 24th.
Yeah.
It's Tuesday, but we'll take a quick break and talk about maybe some March Madness stuff.
Yeah, give a March Madness update.
Exciting.
It has been.
We'll be right back.
All right. Welcome back to Off the Desk on this Tuesday morning. I'm Julia O'Keefe.
I'm Kaelee Collins. Yeah, we were talking about the National Day calendar and what's going on today, but it's also another couple days of March Madness.
Yeah.
So that's exciting.
It is.
I haven't followed it too closely. I'll just see kind of recaps online.
Mm-hmm.
I mentioned to you the interesting comments about the Villanova
Yeah,
coach
that was wild.
from a couple days ago.
Funny though.
Yeah, the Villanova head coach was, I think it was during halftime.
It was.
Yeah, he was
when they were down. They were losing.
They
lost.
losing. They ended up, losing the whole
They
game.
lost.
But he was getting interviewed by a sports reporter and asked about, what was going on, his staff and stuff. And he made a comment about firing his staff.
Yeah, she was like, what are you going to do next? She goes, fire my staff.
And he was very serious. And she's like, oh, no, we're just here or whatever. And he walks away. And then obviously it created buzz online.
Yeah.
And then he was doing a presser after the game, I think it was the next day, and was asked about the comments, and he literally doubled it. It was a joke.
Yeah.
It was just a joke. He was not having it.
So. I mean, it was clearly a joke. And it's funny, the headlines are reading like Villanova coach gives the best mid-game interview. Like, people loved it. I mean, it was funny, but yeah, that
created some buzz,
that was a tough loss. My whole family we were all wearing our Villanova sweatshirts and watched that fall. Yeah, so that was sad. But after Utah State won, that meant that all 9th seeds had a spot in the next round, which was crazy.
That's cool.
Yeah, so they all beat the number 8 seeds. But yeah, so far, I know we talked a little bit about outlook and statistics last year. So far, between the men's and women's tournament, there's only one perfect bracket remaining.
So crazy.
And it's in the women's bracket. So we'll see how that goes. But my women's bracket is doing much better than my men's bracket. The men's, there were some crazy upsets. Florida, the reigning champs, out already.
That was kind of crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy. All my Final Four teams are in, but I had some going to Elite Eight that I've got off pretty easily. Yeah, so that's sad for my bracket. But the men's games pick back up on Thursday. The women's games, I think same towards the end of the week. But UConn's win over Syracuse last night was just, I mean, they're be winning this.
Oh,
there's no way.
I have full confidence. Yeah,
they are
incredible.
They're strong and they're fast, and they were running circles around Syracuse. Ended up not winning 98-45, which is
crushed.
I watched the first half and they had 40 points. It was like 40 something to 8 before the first quarter even ended. It's just like,
that is crazy.
It's wild.
They're
it's super exciting to watch.
I will be shocked if they don't go away.
And it would be epic if they do. So that's cool. Go UConn. Yeah, we'll continue towards the end of the week to cover March Madness news and in the news, and I'll keep you updated on my bracket. I am.
I wish I did one.
I'm 10th in my family's group, and then I think I'm like 9th in another group and 6th, all with the same bracket, but like depending on how the group fared, obviously, I'm ranked higher in some other groups than my family's. But yeah,
it's good.
It's fun. It's all fun. It's fun.
Did you ever play basketball?
Until 3rd grade. I had to quit forcefully because I got hit in the face with a baseball bat.
Oh.
No, in a recreational neighborhood game.
Oh.
But I had to take a break from contact sports for a little bit while my lip went back to normal size.
Oh,
yeah, that was super fun. So that
happened to you when you were in 3rd grade?
Yeah.
Sad.
I didn't love playing basketball at that point anyway, so it was probably going to end up being my last year. But I did like softball, although I had PTSD after getting hit in the face with a bat, an aluminum bat to the face. And after that, contact sports. I stuck with soccer after that, but my basketball and softball career ended that spring. Yeah.
I mean, makes sense.
Yeah, it was not fun.
Sad.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I think I might have been in 2nd grade. I was like 8 when I was young.
Yeah, that's like 2nd or 3rd grade.
Yeah, because I remember. 2nd grade. I was young.
That's kind of tragic.
Yeah, and I played intramural softball in college, and I still am not over like even going to a baseball game. Yeah, I hear the sound of the bat like hitting the ball, and I get like, oh, because that was the sound it made when it hit my face. Anyway,
ouch.
That's why my basketball career ended. But I had a great run. with Wilbraham Recreational
I just
Basketball.
love that was the immediate connection was my basketball career ended because I got hit in the face with a baseball bat. Oh,
yeah,
that's crazy.
yeah. My neighbor, it was just an accident. I just walked into a practice swing.
Oh, the worst.
Yeah. Those were the days.
Those were the days.
Did you ever play?
I did, yeah. Only for a couple years. I did like the rec teams in middle school, but I always really liked playing soccer since I was like a kid. So that was more of like my go-to sport. But nothing as tragic as that happened to me.
I feel like this is the thing. We spent a lot of time outside playing, with the neighborhood kids in the woods, building forts, whatever. And I feel like everyone has stories like this.
Oh, yeah.
I remember hearing my mom telling stories of when she and her brothers would play out and do the same types of things. Everyone seems to have a scar or some story.
Oh, yeah.
Just from being a kid.
But that, that means that you had a good childhood.
It does.
Spent it outside.
Yeah.
We've talked about this before, how it's different today with so much technology and stuff, and how you have to be really intentional with having your kids have that kind of childhood and sending them outside and having them play with the other kids and things like that.
Yeah.
But, I'm glad that we were both kind of on the cusp of when technology was kind of blowing up, but still were able to have that childhood of, being outside and playing with the neighborhood kids and doing different sports and hide and seek and riding your bike and all that kind of stuff.
Those were the days.
Chalk on the street. Well, I had a cul-de-sac that was near my house, the next street over, so it was a little
okay. I got you.
Not on any main
we were definitely chalking the driveway and stuff. But I will say one of those really warm days, I guess that was 2 weeks ago now, when I was going for a walk, and I did see kids riding their bikes, and I felt like it was just encouraging. Like people are outside enjoying the air, so we'll take it. We'll take it. But but speaking of our childhood and such. Today is March 24th, which means that the Hannah Montana anniversary special is out on Disney Plus. I was looking at some of the pictures from the red carpet, and I mean, it's so nostalgic to see most of the entire cast, all the main cast of characters, celebrating together and promoting this special. So I'm excited to watch.
Me too. I have to check and see if I still have my Disney Plus subscription.
Yeah, I know I definitely don't, so I have to figure out a way to watch this.
Or like, if my sister or somebody has it. Because I do want to watch it. I think I'll feel really nostalgic. Hannah Montana was one of those shows that it was like I was getting older, but like it was still one of the shows that was, I don't know, like kind of like the new era of Disney.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. For like the cusp of millennial Gen Z generation.
Right.
And it just, I don't know, it kind of reshaped Disney for a little bit in like a really good way. I think. I just have so many memories, like watching Hannah Montana. When I came home from school,
I know, it's fun. And honestly, it's one that held for a while. Like, it was one that I would, if I didn't know what to watch and I was feeling nostalgic, like in my late teens even, I remember during COVID, during the first quarantine, I rewatched so many episodes because it holds. It's so funny.
Yeah.
That also reminds me, I saw this was big online last week and kind of rolled into this week too. People are coming out with their Disney Channel Mount Rushmores.
Oh, and like yes, I did see that.
Who their 4 star-studded, their core 4 would be. And it's funny, I've seen multiple, and I think it goes through the eras. Like, you can tell which era of Disney people were watching.
Yes.
But Demi Lovato was on the Chicks in the Office podcast, and she gave hers. She said she would like put herself and Joe on there, and like Miley and Selena, because that was like her era.
Yeah.
Mine would probably be the same, although I don't know if I would put Joe like, I feel like with the Jonas Brothers, they're all like one.
They're like one entity.
In my mind. Tough. But it would definitely be Miley, Selena, Demi, maybe Ashley Tisdale in there.
I was gonna say, like, what about the High School stars? And Ashley Tisdale was also on Sweet Life,
right?
But then there's Brenda Song,
right?
I saw her husband. He goes, "This is my Mount Rushmore, and this is the only person I care about." And it's literally just
all
Brenda Song. That was cute.
But also, like, Good Luck Charlie was starting. I mean, I was a little old for it, but that would probably be on my sister's. Bridget Mendler would probably be on my sister's.
See, I don't think that makes sense. I don't immediately think Bridget Mendler, but she was the lead of like another really solid Disney show. So I think I probably would agree with the Demi Lovato Mount Rushmore. Did you see Raven Simone's?
Yeah, that was like
kind of like Hilary Duff. Hilary Duff is like OG Disney Channel star.
Yeah,
and I guess Raven too, but one of the other guys she put on there, I didn't even know.
Shia LaBeouf?
No, like Shia LaBeouf made sense. The other guy, I didn't even know who he was.
Yeah, what was that one from? I forget. See, it goes to show
So
it depends on what era
when you
you're
were watching. Yeah. Kind of a fun thing to do. I wonder if like what the Nickelodeon side of that would look like.
I mean, right off the bat, yeah.
You think Drake and Josh?
Yeah.
Like I think of that.
Are they one entity though, or are they two?
I don't know. But then you think back like before that, like Kenan and Kel. You know, that was a huge hit on Nickelodeon. Amanda Bynes. You know, I don't know. Yeah. It's kind of fun to think back on.
It is.
All that time of our lives.
I know.
But yeah, I'll have to find a way to watch the Hannah Montana special and give our thoughts and reviews on it.
Yeah, I think at this point I might just make an account because, well, we used to have it, but I don't think we do anymore. But I never even got to watch the Taylor Swift docuseries because I don't have this.
Oh my gosh, I watched like 2 episodes. I think this was before the subscription ended or something, and I never finished it. That's so funny. It just reminded me of that. I only watched like 2 episodes of it. It was pretty good.
So if I find a way to get to Disney Plus, I can watch both this week, maybe. But
good plan.
I don't know.
Take another quick break.
Yep.
Be right
We'll be back.
All right, and we're back for the last few minutes here on this Tuesday morning of Off the Desk.
I'm Julia O'Keefe. Few minutes left to talk about some things. This is something that I first saw on social media yesterday, and I think it's going to be online a lot lately. It's so Alex Earle, who I grew to be a bigger fan of during Dancing with the Stars.
I did too. I think
so impressive. She's so impressive. But yeah, she's blowing up as obviously a TikTok creator, but now a businesswoman as well. She spoke at Harvard Business School recently.
I saw that,
And then she was in Boston, right at the bar, right down the street from where I was last weekend, I think, or 2 weekends ago. Yeah, so that was cool. I did not see her. I missed her, but whatever. I'm over it. Anyway, she's now launching something new, but we don't know what it is yet. And her marketing strategy, it's great. It's fantastic.
You were telling me about this. It's kind of cool.
She was sending out PR packages to, I think, 30 either creators or friends. And it's a huge box with a pretty like sage green ribbon. And inside there's a suitcase and there's a code on it, but you can't unlock it because you don't know the code yet. And everyone got a puzzle piece. So now people are posting online like, okay, Alex, like, what are you doing? And she made an account like, what is Alex doing? And everyone has to tag that. And so the videos are all getting posted there. So everyone's like showing their different pieces. But when someone finds one, there's a life-size replica of it in New York City. And when someone finds one, her team is taking that puzzle piece and making parts of the puzzle. So eventually, I'm guessing by the end of the day today, or by the end of the week for sure, the whole puzzle will be completed and we can see what Alex is launching.
That's pretty cool.
I think it's cool. It's creative, especially now because so many celebrities and influencers are launching like bathing suit lines or makeup and skincare lines or clothing lines and things like that. No one's done anything like this to launch it.
It's a way to get people excited about something rather than just be like, oh, it's dropped and let me go check it out. It kind of is like a move from like the Taylor Swift playbook because so many of Taylor Swift's fans love that she drops the Easter eggs and does little like it gets the fans more involved. So I think that's kind of a cool idea from her marketing team to get more people interested in it. We should do something like that around here.
Ooh, should we?
22 News puzzle.
A 22 News puzzle. Hide some pieces around the newsroom
to make some kind of announcement. If Bob
what are we announcing?
Next time he announces like we do, the random, I guess, picnic days or ice cream days.
The holiday picnic would probably be the next event this summer. Ooh.
Instead of just like announcing the date,
we'll have to go.
Some puzzle pieces or something.
And then we have to email the company a video of us finding the piece and being like, guys, who is the next one?
Like, what kind of ice cream will there be?
Ooh, that's
something
fun.
Like that.
I love a game. I love a puzzle. I think this is so fun. I mean, I was looking at everyone who was posting and like, okay, whose piece goes where? It's working.
Do you have any theories from what you've seen so far?
I think it's a skincare infused makeup line. I think so. Yeah,
that would check out for her. I mean, that's how she kind of rose to fame.
Yeah,
her get ready with.
Yeah, a lot of people are also thinking maybe bathing suits, but there is really only one piece that looks like like water. I feel like it would be more like light blue. It's mostly black background, so
interesting.
I'm analyzing the colors. We'll see if I'm correct.
See, I'll have to check that out and see.
It's fun.
What pieces they've gotten.
I think it's fun
together so far, but
yeah.
So that's kind of making social media news.
Yeah.
We don't have a lot of time left, or else we could dive into this maybe tomorrow, or we'll see what his take is on this. Chapel Roan has been in the headlines again.
Yeah.
She's a pretty popular singer that's blown up over the last like maybe year or two, but has kind of a little bit of a reputation now of not really being very interactive with fans. And there was a recent incident involving an 11-year-old girl that people are very divided about on the internet. She went up to like her security and had the security officer yell at the girl for harassing her or something like that. So yeah, people are divided on, if you're in the public eye, you have a level of expectation to interact with your fans. But yeah, we can go into that
maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, the Amazon Spring Sale will also begins tomorrow, so we can talk about that. News. I have some stuff in my saved for later that I have been saving for tomorrow.
So I won't scroll on social media. I'll scroll on Amazon.
Amazon is my social media.
Yes,
quite honestly, it's all you need. It's all you need.
All right. Happy Tuesday, everybody. We'll be back at the same time tomorrow.
Bye.
See ya.